If I told you there was a night in World War II when hundreds of Marines heard the same inhuman scream echo out of a jungle, and it wasn't an animal, would you believe me? You should, because it really happened. It took place on Guadalcanal, 1942, one of the most brutal islands in the Pacific War. American Marines had been fighting for months. Disease, hunger, endless rain, and an enemy they could rarely see. But what terrified them the most wasn't gunfire. It was the nights. The jungle swallowed light. It swallowed sound. Men said even the insects acted strange, going silent all at once, like they sensed something coming. And then, one night, it came. At first, the Marines heard a low rumble deep in the trees. Not voices, not animals. Something between a growl and a whisper. The men looked at each other, unsure if they were imagining it. Then, the first scream ripped through the darkness. It wasn't human. It wasn't natural. Every man who survived said the same thing. That scream felt like it was inside their chest, like the jungle itself was shouting. Then another scream. Closer. Then dozens, hundreds. The Japanese soldiers were using a real tactic. Psychological warfare. They trained their troops to scream, howl, and shriek before launching a night attack, hoping to break American morale before the fighting even began. But that night, the tactic felt supernatural. Before the Marines could react, the jungle erupted. Silhouettes burst from the trees at full speed, bayonets out, voices roaring in pure rage. Muzzle flashes lit up the jungle like strobe lights. Marines fired blindly, yelling orders that no one could hear over the deafening screams. Some said they could barely tell where the enemy ended and the shadows began. Despite the shock, the Marines held the line. Machine gunners fired until their barrels glowed. Flares shot into the sky, bathing the battlefield in a sickly green light, revealing wave after wave of charging soldiers. The battle lasted for hours, until finally, just before dawn, the screaming stopped. When the sun rose, the jungle was torn apart, smoke drifting, branches shattered, trenches ripped open. The Marines were exhausted, shaking, stunned that they had survived. But even after the fight ended, men said they still heard the screams echoing in the jungle. Some swore the echoes followed them for months. This wasn't myth, not rumor. It was a real night on Guadalcanal, recorded in field reports and survivor diaries. A night when the enemy tried to break their minds before touching their bodies. A night when the jungle itself seemed alive. A night that every man who lived through it would remember forever. Because in that darkness, the line between fear and madness got very, very thin. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more long stories told short. See you.